blend of different spaghetti western batches aged in grappa barriques for 6 months. Stout brewed with coffee, cocoa nibs, and spaghetti.
Okay, we are back at the beer garage, I guess, today with a,
The spaghetti Western Imperial Chocolate Coffee Stout. Was it cooked spaghetti? Did they cook the spaghetti in the beer? Was the spaghetti pre-cooked? Is there spaghetti? Did they take the spaghetti out of the beer?
It could just be raw spaghetti they have to just crunch on.
Oh, dude. I mean, I'm not against that, but
I forgot.
I wasn't prepared for it.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab my glass. I don't know where the hell that went.
That's a good question. Ingredients: water, barley malt, oat malt, coffee beans, cocoa beans, hops, yeast, and then underlined in bold capital letters, spaghetti.
This is a very odd one as well. Again, we do all these beer reviews kind of consecutively on the same night. We just reviewed a very bizarre one that you'll see, but this sounds just as bizarre.
Hopefully it's not kicked and chunky. Like, that's my only... Oh, and they're trying to be all PewDiePie. They're brew fisting us. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's crack this.
Yeah. Welcome back to the beer garage. Spaghetti fucking Western shenanigans. Is there a spaghetti Western part? Is the Western part of Italy? Is that exclusively spaghetti?
Well, I always thought spaghetti Western films were about spaghetti.
There are films about spaghetti?
Yeah, the spaghetti Western movies. Aren't they about spaghetti? Like Western spaghetti?
Opposed to Eastern spaghetti? Like, Western spaghetti is like the capitalist spaghetti, and Eastern spaghetti is just like, they've had the same cars for 30... But it looks like Havana, Cuba, except it's just the Eastern bloc of Russia.
Yeah.
Dude, alright. It's
just weird.
Let's just get into it, man. Oh, God.
Hey, I mean, I live my life on the edge. My house is on the edge of a cliff, and I drive a car from Scandinavia.
Okay, dark as night, and I can't tell if there's, like, spaghetti in there.
I'm just scared.
Yeah, me too, honestly, like...
After the last one, I'm scared.
Hold on. After the group beer here... this could go many ways.
There's just nothing but wet cement in the bottom of that bottle.
Yeah, this is... Oh, God. It's just a bowel movement. It's a bowel movement of beer. I hope the Spaghetti Western has more to offer than a strange bowel movement. Yeah,
there's like white sediment, and then there's just like brown, creamy sediment on the bottom of the other bottle. But again, once again I have had, it almost looks like my head looks like chia seeds.
Yeah, it's dense and laden and just somehow not. It's weird. It's weird. Spaghetti Western Chocolate Imperial Stout is weird. If the name wasn't weird enough. It smells like a regular stout, but spicy.
Yeah. Little tiny bit of pepper.
Yeah. And it's also, this is a 9.4% beer, so yeah, be careful, ladies and gentlemen, kids. If you're stealing this from your mother's, cupboard or whatever, just drink responsibly.
Eat spaghetti responsibly.
Yeah, don't just cook spaghetti at like 11:30 at night and then leave the pot on until 4 in the morning. That's bad. Don't do that.
Well, spaghetti in general is an inflammatory, and that's genuinely not good for you.
And that's why they created Tylenol, so you could have a regular amount of spaghetti, but not be inflamed. So that's that's the whole branch of non-steroidal anti-inflammatories is because of spaghetti. All right. So color and smell, honestly,
it's good so far.
Yeah, color, like I'm 4.5, like just dark as night.
The smell is surprisingly subtle. I'm gonna give the smell a 4. I'm gonna give the color a 4.5.
I'm gonna go with a 5 of the smell, just because I like that peppery sort of malty. I enjoy a spicy beer. This has the potential. It could just be the grappa barrels fucking with me, but
oh yeah, it is brewed in grappa barrels.
Yeah,
which is a very very potent form of Italian liqueur.
Oh yeah, it is the Italians' choice booskahol.
I mean, I only give it that score because I think it should be a little more like pronounced, but I do really enjoy the smell.
Yeah. Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. Ooh. Did you get any spaghetti in that?
Did you?
No. That's why I'm asking.
No.
So, okay, they rack the spaghetti off, I guess. Or they're fucking with us. Do you think they're fucking with us? Do you think there's actually any spaghetti? They made it bold and underlined. Like, is it a red herring? The spaghetti's a red herring? Would they do that in Italy?
Is it a green
Grouse? I don't know, dude.
This is better than I thought it was.
Yeah. No, and I'm just so confused by it, to be quite honest.
It's like... Oh, holy shit. Never mind. When I keep the grappa taste in my head...
Oh, this is a brute of a beer.
This is heavy.
This beer finds you at the bar when you're a little too drunk, takes you outside, says it's going to be nice, and then beats the shit out of you.
Leaves your jaw cracked.
Yeah. Like you're lucky you don't get curb stomped kind of beer.
Yeah, it's like, it's a typical, like, peppered coffee stout with chocolate, but the grappa notes are just like...
I don't want to say overpowering, but certainly inundating.
Oh, yeah. It provides like a... Ooh.
But again, I'm sorry, I have to keep coming back to it. Where is the spaghetti? Do they use it?
What sauce do they use? Do they use a...
Is it a marinara? Is it a vodka sauce? Is it a classical tomato sauce? I don't know. I don't get any acidity.
Fra Diavolo?
A lot of different... We have questions. Brewfist, if you could get back to us about your spaghetti Western Imperial chocolate coffee stout. Well, that's the other thing. I'm not really getting a whole lot of coffee.
I am. Not too much, actually. No, it's more...
The peppery grappa flavor sort of overpowers that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can see the chocolate, because you do have that dark bitterness on the back, but up front,
I do
spicy.
Yeah. I do, unfortunately, I do think the grappa does kind of overpower the coffee.
Yeah. Which, I mean, not a whole lot of people are into coffee stouts in the first place, so, I mean, if you would avoid this because it's got coffee in it, don't worry. There's a whole lot more to this beer than coffee. This is it's an attempt at a craft beer, but I can't say it landed perfectly. I'm gonna be honest. It's definitely artisanal. It has complicated flavors, but some of it is really lost in its mixture. I mean, it's difficult to make a good spicy beer, and they've gotten close, but I don't really taste the cocoa nibs. The coffee is overpowered. It's just very strong and peppery, and then kind of fades from the back of the palate.
I think for me it's a little bit too thick.
Yeah.
It's like a little bit too heavy. Let me take my last swig. I don't remember, what did I rate the color? Did I even write that yet?
No, I don't think you did. No, you did.
I do like the color.
I mean, dark as night.
I like the color of the head. That's a really interesting head. The bubbles, like the consistency of bubbles, again, on first pour, it looks like chia seeds or like pomegranate, like very fine pomegranate seeds.
It is thick, and you know what? Honestly, it's almost too dark to tell if this beer has sediment.
Yeah,
like completely opaque.
The cool lacing though. Look at that.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, no, I mean that's a good sign.
The smell is really good. The smell is there. I mean, it's like it depends on what you're looking for with this.
I'll put it this way: having tasted a lot of other spicy peppered stouts that were in no way coffee imperial chocolates, this is a good but not great stout.
Yeah,
the alcohol content doesn't lend it anything.
It does taste like it's 9%.
Exactly. It comes through very clearly. So if you like that and you're really into the bitter, dry fucking pull, this beer has that. But there is the strange sort of peppery sweetness on top. And I'm going to be honest, the spaghetti has just left me confused. Did they just want to leach the starch out of a spaghetti and leave it in a beer? I mean, maybe, is that where they got this lacing from? Is that where the color?
What if they're trying to tell us we're supposed to eat it with spaghetti?
You know how, Wisconsin has, beer cheese?
Yeah.
What if, this is supposed to be beer spaghetti? We're supposed to pour this in a pot and boil our spaghetti in it.
Ooh. Still, actually, I don't know.
Yeah, I'd be very confused. I think the spaghetti would be, too. It's what are you fucking boiling me in? Oh, my God.
It's too heavy, isn't it?
It's too heavy. I'm going to give it a 2, taste-wise. I want to like it, but I can't. It's strong in all of the weirdest ways. It has a spice. The coffee isn't there. The chocolate's on the back end. And maybe it's the grappa barrels, maybe it's the spaghetti, but it's left me confused. Did I mention that there's spaghetti in this beer?
The spaghetti something somewhere in the vicinity of this beer there was spaghetti. I'm slurring.
I don't know what to fucking say.
Yeah,
I was not expecting this. All right, yeah. All right, if you want to punch in the face and you just don't know what the fuck you're drinking, get a spaghetti western, apparently.
yeah. I don't know. Yeah, wait a minute. Because what is a spaghetti western taste? What does that taste like?
I don't know. Is there like a whole genre of films out there, specifically pasta-based western movies?
When you watch this movie, you're supposed to taste it as well. You're supposed to get a certain taste.
Yeah. It's the first 4D movie where, you know, they have the sights, they have the sounds, they have the colors and the dimensions, and then at the end of it, they're just like, oh yeah, and also, you know, please, at this point in the movie, they'll flash subtitles, eat your spaghetti now for the full experience. Like, color? 4.5.
Yeah.
Like, awesome color.
The lead up is fucking great. But
Smell? 3.5. Intriguing. I want it like I want it to be good. Taste? 2.
yeah.
The alcohol content did not do it any flavors. For
You know
something
what?
so heavily laden with so many different ingredients, I can't taste any of them.
Yeah, exactly. It's just there's too much. I feel like there's a little bit too much here. But I'm gonna give it a 2.5 because we labeled the last one a 2, and that was a nightmare.
That was a nightmare and a fucking half. You know what? Spaghetti Western, Brewfist. If you guys want to get back to us about how we're wrong, and this is a great beer, especially with its aged grappa barrels and the fact that there's somehow spaghetti in it, let us know. We'll fly to Italy. We'll check your brewery out. We're willing to be wrong, but honestly, you've left us confused.
I would love to see how you make this. I really would.
Yeah.
If you want to send us a quick few videos, or I'll pay you guys for it. I'm curious.
And just let us know. Is there spaghetti in this, or are you fucking with me? Because I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight.
Our thoughts just stop at that spaghetti.
Yeah.
It's just like, what? So yeah,
it's been a fucking journey, man.
if you want to harm yourself, go no. No.
If you want to commit some type of physical harm to yourself, your liver, and your general state of life, go ahead and drink this beer, I guess.
Your mind.
Yeah.
But
you're not getting out of this alive.
I guess just fucking try it. If it's not even if you're into this. I'm just saying because we tried it, and if you're interested, go try it.
Like, if you like to hike in places with wildlife that could eat you, this is the beer for you, I guess. Like, if you just want to risk your own health.
Or if you see otherwise, I guess, go try it. See what you have to say. Let us know.
I mean, if we're idiots and you really know what it's like, you know, if spaghetti western is legitimate style of brewing, let us know. Because I'm interested. Terrified, but interested.
Yeah.